Sakit, you can play the music when you're ready.
Welcome all masters. Welcome for oneness meditation Qatar session. And today we have Master Ravi connecting from India. And today he will be sharing on that topic teachings of Louise book. You can heal your life. And I will give a short introduction about the master. And Master Ravi is from Hyderabad and he is practicing meditation from last 10 years and is working in a private firm and his interest in psychology and self-healing made him to pursue MA Psychology currently. Very warm welcome to you, Master.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Sakit, you can play the music.
Yes, sir. Welcome, Ravi Master.
Thank you again. Friends, let's do meditation for some time.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
Can you hear me now?
It's very low, sir.
Can you hear me now?
That's very low voices.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Okay, it's okay.
Oh. Hello, everyone. We'll do meditation for some time. Later,
Yes,
we
sir. I
can
will play the music, sir.
please play the music.
Looks like your earphones are not working. Maybe Ravi, can you try removing them?
Okay. Can you hear me now? Sakit, you can play the music. Please sit in a comfortable position. Slowly close your eyes. Cross your fingers.
Just be with your breath. Just ignore the thoughts. Last 10 seconds, masters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and just come out slowly. You can just drink one sip of water and we will start the session. Yes, Master, Master, you can continue. Thank you, sir.
I hope you can hear me now.
Yes, sir.
It's fine,
Your
right, audio?
video is not visible, sir.
Okay. I hope it is fine now.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I had some mic issues, so I couldn't. Now it's solved, I guess.
It's okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, friends, for joining today evening. I would like to appreciate all the people who showed interest to join the session, and I would like to thank all the organizers also for their constant support and practicing meditation, and at the same time they're trying to reach new people and spreading the word of our beloved masters. And just let me know if you can see my screen. I hope you people can see my screen, right?
It is not yet come, sir.
Oh, just I'm sharing my screen once, please. Okay. You can see my screen right now.
Yes, sir. Now I can see.
Thank you. So, friends, today I would like to share about a book, You Can Heal Your Life, which is one of the great book I have read. And there are a lot of things which we need to know from this book. So, as we have very less time, and I'm very well aware that to know about this book are to to take a there are many takeaway points from this book. The half an hour is not at all sufficient, and so I have crispily I have made quick notes of the main points which I felt that's worthy to know to most of the people. So we would like to share that points here, and you all people also can share your words or your thoughts about this book or anything related to this. So let me give a brief about the author. The author is Louise Hay. She's from US, and 4 years back she has vacated her body. And why we would like to know about Louise Hay? Because she's not the one who just wrote the book. She has gone through a lot of things in her life. She has healed herself. Uh, she diagnosed with cancer, and later she found that she's not at all deserved to have the disease. So she worked. till that time she has gone through a lot of things in her life, like her parents are broken, like a single mother, and her relationship also not fair enough, and she gave her kid in some orphanage and she left the home. She has gone through a lot of no, hard things in her life, and by time passing she understood that she deserves a better life. So then she started slowly finding what she can make to make her life better, and mainly the health. So because in our day-to-day life we were occupied with our regular works and we don't have time to take. It's good that we all are gathering here and taking our time for ourselves, which makes us more better. But she found her own philosophy, which is like the healing process. Then she started reading a lot of books and she met many physicians, even though she couldn't find the right solution for her problem, because day by day the tumor whatever she's carrying inside her body, it is increasing. So she started focusing, and she left her work and she started completely focusing on her body and mind. And we need to thank her a lot for keeping her time, because today we all are here and there are thousands and lakhs of people who are got benefited from her. So she started taking this what you call the mm, negativity, and what are the unnecessary burden she's carrying from the day one and from her life. So let me come to this point, why we need this self healing. So when there are many other ways where which we can heal physically, but why we need self healing? See, if you go and meet any physician, they will ask us, so what's happening? We will say we got fever or we got somewhere pain or something. My digestive system is not good. So XYZ problems. You'll say. Then he will ask what happened just for maybe today or tomorrow, day before yesterday, what happened. You will tell this. It's a small note to him, but you won't tell the later his the past history what happened to you. So just observe that. Is it worthy? Not worthy. Sorry. Are you truly communicating what happened in your life, or what happened to your body to the physician? Mostly no, because he is. Yes, it's good. We need to thank the physician also, because he's taking time and taking care of yourself and giving some medicines. But we need to understand the points in deeper, very no, we need to go to the root cause of our problems. But we won't go because we need a quick solutions for our all the problems. So but when it comes to self-healing part, what happens, we need to go down and observe what's happening to our thoughts, what's happening to our body, what how it is reflecting, when what are the changes happening on day-to-day life. So this self-healing helps to understand about you more first. Forget about everyone in this world. We need to understand ourselves more now, because you only know what's happening in your mind. Then only you can try to implement something, and then you will feel that I have not desire to have like any kind of problems you're having. It's not only about physical health. She spoke more about mental well-being also, the relationships what you're carrying, or the things happening in your work life, or the prosperity and everything, and we all quickly discuss about those things also. So when we need to keep the time for the self-healing, anytime we need to, and we have to give the time for self-healing in regular days also, when you're busy at office, or when you're walking and when you're driving. Selfing is nothing but because just observing yourself, what's happening with you, what are the things you're carrying. See, let's assume a person wants to truck a mountain. If someone is climbing Mount Everest or any other mountain, he will be carrying a backpack on him, and he will take the necessary things, food, water, or maybe some few clothes. That's it. But there will be specific things like there should be a limit for him to carry to the top of the mountain, because he no need to carry all unnecessary things, because it will become burden for him. It becomes a lot of burden for him to carry on his shoulders. Otherwise he can't truck properly. He will be getting the shoulder pain or leg pain. So one or other time he has to stop the trucking the mountain. So likewise in our life also, we need to understand, are we carrying unnecessary burdens in our life? So if you're carrying unnecessary burdens, we can't reach any point. You forget about your goals or your responsibilities. Everyday life will become tough for us, because the burden you're carrying on your shoulders are too much. But here it's not the shoulders; it's the mind what is making every day in your life. So this book, uh, she has made everything clear in this book, like which thought makes how it will impact you, and what are the consequences for that, and what are the mm, remedies. Like she has given few affirmations so that how we can come out of that. So we need to understand, before going with the other things, let's speak up the problem. So we will be having, of course everybody will be having some or other problems. So are we taking time understanding what is the actual problem it is? So she said in book, the problem is not the actual problem. So if I ask someone in this group, or anyone of you can ask any of your friends or family, what is their problem? She may say, I had a problem with so and so person, or I had a problem with my boss, or I had a problem with my some thing in our body. I'm not feeling well because today my stomach is upset. So if you take that core point, my stomach is upset is not the problem. Why the stomach is upset, we need to take time and analyze. It's you have to take the time. So then you will understand, okay, maybe a day before yesterday I had some wrong food, or maybe I didn't took water, or maybe I didn't do any exercise to digest it properly, or maybe I have taken excess content of the food. So the problem is not the food it didn't digest. The problem is the ingredients are unconsciously the food you had, or the lack of concentration you had while you're having food. This will be the actual problem. So we need to be aware of all the things. So she has clearly explained the root cause of the problem, and why we need to look into all these things. See, every problem will have different solutions, but why I have kept here the Google Maps is, see, if you want to reach at this, I am at Hyderabad in India. If I want to reach Delhi, I need, so nowadays technology became vast that you know we won't be asking anyone how to go to certain point. We'll be checking immediately Google Maps in a local or national or even international. So we'll be checking the Google Maps. So it will show that different directions. Like now I'm showing somewhere it is showing like 40 meters, 40 minutes or 35 minutes. So the Gmaps, the satellite and everything connected to your device, so it will update you immediately. If you're going this direction, it will take more time. If you're going the other direction, it will take lesser time. And here the traffic is more, and here path holes are there. Everything is very well given in the Google Maps, right? So our life also, yes, we don't know what is the actual solution, but only when we come out of this problem, and if you're looking like a third person in your life, only when you're looking at like a third person, you will understand the whole problem in your life. Because then you will find like like option A, option B, option C. So you will have three. Then you can work on option A, option B, option C to find a solution for your problems. But what happens without like that, if you're into the problem, if you itself became the problem, you can't find the way, because you're not, we need to be like a bird angle, bird eye view. So if you are top of the your problem, other than your physical body, you need to be look at it from top, then we can find the solutions. So in this book she clearly mentioned what are different ways we can look at the problem. And friends, we need to understand one more thing here. See, we all want to grow in our life. We want to grow like financially. In a relationship we want to go, in our work culture also we want to go, like associate, senior, or manager, whatever the definitions according to our uh, present working style. But what we're keeping, what are the investments we need to keep for that? If suppose if I take if I want to educate my child, I need to investment right away. I need to investment somewhere, land or shares or something. I need to invest so that the money will multiply later. Then you will get the benefits, obviously, right? So because one day suddenly I won't get money for all my needs in our life, right? But if you observe, the same time, the same thing will applies to our spiritual life also. What are investments keeping? I can consider as in our body or in my mind. What investments I'm keeping? And there is another point, anti-investments. Like if you give investments to our body, like giving good food or giving good thoughts to your mind, or having some personal time for yourself or some personal time your family, these are the investments. Apart from the materialistic things, these investments will give you good returns means you will get happiness, so you will be joyful, you will be you will be flying out of a great bliss. But there are few anti investments which will drain your life. But are we taking time and observing? matters a lot. So if you are taking time and understand, the anti-investments are like the anger, the greed, other negative thoughts of fear factors, everything. These all things will ruin up our life. We don't know. Like I said, the investments will go later time. The results will come later time. You don't get immediately. So immediately you will feel like right now everything is going good in my life. But one or other suddenly you may have an argument with your loved ones, or you may face some difficulty in your work life. But that is we need to understand that is not the point where you got some problem. The root cause is somewhere, because you have kept an anti-investments. I just wrote that word. So that doesn't, I mean, what I mean is like the negativity you have kept in within yourself, and the results are like very bad that you can't accept it. So we need to understand the basic thing of our body. We all know I am speaking right away, and when I'm speaking, I'm able to see, I'm able to sit properly, I know my senses, my heart is working properly, my digestive system is working properly, and everything is going in easy way, as it is whatever the function it made for that, it is doing its own work, right? There is no distraction or worries about that. But why but sudden changes happens, and when why we will be falling under diseases? Because right now we did meditation, we're very calm now, but when I'm speaking with someone outside, I will, the triggers will come, like how can she say like that, and how can he did to me like that. These all triggers are, as I said just now, the angry, all these things. When if you observe the, if generally our BP will be, I'm not sure the figures, 120 by 80 something, this is general, but when you got anger or when you're very depressed, the BP will fluctuate. Why it is happening? Because the easiness of our body, the functionality of body will do its own work, but the mind has given some stress. The stress became like it can't handle anywhere, so it showed somewhere in our function of our body. Then we will end up with some diseases. So the diseases is nothing but the process you itself turn the easiness of your body into disease. So let's go a quick takeaways from the book, uh, You Can Heal Your Life. So she has explained out a lot of things in this book. She has taken her personal examples with her relationship and everything. So let's go quickly with the. I have taken the only four important aspects of in our regular life, so that we can discuss on it. So the relationship is the biggest problem for everyone in our life. It's not only with our loved ones, even with other people outside of our home also. So she has suggested here one task. So I recommend all of you also just do this, think about it. So it helps a lot. Even it helped me in my personal life also. So she said, whatever the relationships we are having, sometimes you'll feel good with someone, sometimes you'll feel bad with someone, and it happens both with the same person also. You sometimes you may feel good as the same person, sometimes you will feel bad with the same person. So we need to take a quick note, sorry, not quick note, so we can need to take the time for ourselves and write a three important things which we don't like on the other person. Whatever you don't like, you just mention it on the piece of paper and keep it yourself. And later, just sit silently, observe your breath, like the meditation we did. Just observe whatever the 3 points we have written on the piece of paper. Have you show the same characters, characters to that person or any different person anytime, with maybe knowingly or knowingly, conscious or subconscious, whatever. But have you shown to them? It matters a lot, friends. We may say now, right now, if you ask me, no, no, I never showed angry to my spouse. But no, somewhere, or maybe I'm not never bothered or cheated my friend. I never spoke harshly with my friend, but he has spoken with me. No, we need to take time. We need to write down clearly. They will be one day or other day. We might have the same nature we show to that person. And I need to mention here one point. I have written, and we need to understand the effects of our parents. I'm not saying negative effects, the positive effects also will be there. We need to be very thankful for them. But the how they treated us in our childhood will definitely affect the relationship we are having with our loved ones or the people around us now. Because consciously we are not aware, but subconsciously the way they treated you in their childhood, it's not their mistake. Whatever they know, they will be uh, replicating the same. Maybe if someone showed something new after our parents have showed something new after they grown up, they become more aware and they say something new, that is a different story. But most of the times what happened, our parents will be going through some hard times or some situations in their life, so they will be showing the same thing to us, like make limiting our belief system, or carrying that it's difficult to have a marriage relationship, or we should not speak harsh to anyone, or not, I mean, we should not speak openly with people, or it's difficult to handle friendship, or difficult to handle particularly our spouses. So these subconsciously we will be taking inside our mind, and one or other day the same you will be, or I will be implementing the same with our beloved people, but we will not be aware. So we have to clear all our childhood traumas or childhood thought belief systems, and we newly restructure them. Then only we can see the beautiful relationships in our life. And coming to the work, we may have some belief system like I can't grow in our work, or if it is working very well, some people will be doing very well in their jobs, because I'm not judging anyone. Maybe they don't have any fear in them, or they're not carrying any negativity in their mind. But if you feel we are stuck in our work life, then definitely we need to understand that there will be somewhere our fear factor is, which we carry from, might be carried from the childhood, or you're carrying right away, because you're limiting your value system, that I may not be deserved to go to the higher position, or I may not. My boss will always no, hates me, or the income what I'm getting is not sufficient. These negative beliefs, Louise here has clearly gave few affirmations for each and everything, either it is relationship, work, or prosperity, whatever. She has given uh, new and great affirmations, and I personally suggest that they are beautiful affirmations. We need to look at it. It will work, and for me in my relationship and my work life, it helped a lot. So when we are feeling that our boss is not good, or our colleagues are not good at the same task what we did in relationship, we need to work it here itself. We need to understand, are we degrading, or it's not degrading, are we looking at the low at any employee, are we not minding any of our co-workers? Maybe they need some help, we may not give time them because we have xyz reasons, but we may avoid them for some reasons, right? So obviously uh, you will be get avoided by someone else. The whole point of Louise in this book, she has in the first second page she has mentioned very clearly, which even most of us know, adbhavam tadbhavati. Mm, which means, so however the thought is, whatever you thought, it will happen. So she has mentioned clearly, what you gave, you will get back the same. She mentioned this, purely this line, as her main agenda of writing this book. So we need to understand that at front in our life, what you gave, you will be getting back. But sometimes you will be knowing, yes, I gave back something, so now I'm getting back some hard time in my relation or in my work life. But if you're not aware, the time you're worrying now will extend in your life. If you don't want to extend, and if you want a prosperous life, and then we immediately have to stop this negative thinking, or what happening within us, what happened earlier. We need to cut it off all this, and we need to start freshly our thought process. Coming to the prosperity, even here also we will be having many negative beliefs. The main thing is, whenever you are paying some bill, the day one we will be getting our salary, and it will the pop-up messages will come in our mind, like deduct for EMI, and deduct for some other mobile EMI, or a lot of other stuff, home rent, or many things. But how you're feeling when you're paying, that matters a lot. She stated very clearly, we should be very happy when we're paying our bills. We should be very damn happy, because you're able to pay your bills. Yes, there will be some situations where we are unable to manage our income, but are we happy for what we're getting? See, if I'm worried, like I'm sitting in my home and worrying, yeah, I'm unable to manage my income, it's bothering me a lot, then it will affect us. So you're going back. backward before the, if there is a starting point or middle line in our career life is there, if these thoughts like I'm unable to get the proper income, or I'm not deserve to get expense on going there, or why this much money I'm spending, so you're going back from the point where you need to go front to reach your goals and responsibility in your life. So these negative beliefs will drag you back. This magnet will attract you backwards, maybe opposite pole, I guess. So if just turned all the thoughts whatever you're having into the another thing, what, yes, I'm happy for the bills I'm paying, I'm deserve for more income, uh, I'm capable of changing the things in my life right away, and I will be achieving my goals away. So these things will definitely make you to cross that border and reach your destiny. Destiny is nothing but being more happy and joyful in our life for the things happening, and reach your, same time we need to reach our goals and responsibility in our life. And when it comes to the body, actually this is very huge topic. She has taken more than 30 or 40 pages. She has explained about this thing. The main point I have written here, we need to we need to listen with love to our body messages. This is a big task which we need to start doing it. It's good if you're doing always. The body will respond always. It will tell you, always what it wants. It will always tell you whatever it's feeling unnecessarily. It will show out, like when you're feeling angry, our the tense in our body, you can feel the shivering or unnecessary thoughts, our face glowing. Now we are happy when you're watching some movie, we will be happily watching, but when you are having the argument, we won't be like that, because the body has changed it, it has listened to your mind, the connection. Here I would like to mention another point. um, like when I'm speaking, my body, thousands of cells are creating, sorry, not thousands, trillions of cells creating trillions of cells, like expiring, and new changes are happening in body without my knowing. Without my knowing itself, it is all happening. So there is a direct connection, from our mind to body. The mind will always give the, even the body is working, the mind is the main driving force for the body. So whenever the mind is disturbed or bothered with our thoughts, then obviously the effect will be on our body. And till now whatever I'm saying, either it is the relationship, work, or prosperity, for do to feel of anything, our body is required. Yes, I'm saying physically, because the mind bothers the body, with the same mind and body will go and speak with someone, with the same and mind and body will go and work, the same and mind and body will work for the prosperity in our life. So this is the main key. This is the main key in our life, which we need to take the utmost priority in our life. Okay, I would like to, I have mentioned a few affirmations here. So she suggests always, when you are starting your day, how you are going to start day will affect a lot in our life. Okay, we still have 10 more minutes. So the day you're starting, when we woke up and opened your eyes, that what you're feeling to yourself. Are you feeling, array, the day again started, we need to go and work, array, or we need to take care of people in our home. So the thought itself make you weak, feel low. So you can't be more energetic and happy whenever whatever work you're doing now. So she has given affirmations like, we need to thankful, we need to show the gratitude in our life, we need to show the gratitude for the beings, things around in our life. She has stated even in minute things. She said to be grateful to the people in your life, to the things, mobile phone devices, even the whatboards, even car vehicles, whatever we are having, we need to be very much thankful for them. So we might ask, like, how written we won't get anything, right? So why should we have the gratitude towards them? So it's a positive energy you are transforming. So when you're transferring a positive energy, we know, all know Newton third law. Every energy is neither created nor destroyed, it will transform from one form to another form. So it's all in your mind, and your awareness, that how you're transferring that positive energy into greater positive energy. But if your day started your day with thinking, it's again started, it's hard for me to go every day for work, it's hard to speak with the people around me, that negative energy will be transferred to another negative energy. Right? So we need to be very much thankful for each and everyone, and that's why I started thanking the people who are organizing this event. And same way affirmations, if we are clear on what we want, we need to have beautiful affirmations in our notebook, in our room every day. You can use these affirmations any point in your life, like in work life or a relationship, comes to prosperity, or your, mainly when it comes to the health, it helps a lot. If you are affirming that you are healthy, then your body will also accept that yes, I'm good, I'm doing good. If you have some other concern, it will also feel our cells are also living kind of living beings, right? It will have memory cells. It has a lot of memory. Trust me, friends. Our cells will have memory. It knows what whenever you had earlier, no, like in your childhood you have some traumas. If your childhood, if you have some if you had something unnecessarily, everything is recorded in all the cells of our body. So but we can make them more better cells, like when we are not carrying, as I said in the starting, if you're not carrying burden thoughts, slowly if you're removing one by one, the cells will also will turn into positive cells. So these affirmations will help you to build a great belief system in your life. We might have some negative belief systems because we carry from the society or the parents, but we need to have a strong belief system that nothing can stop us, and whatever happening in our life, we have to go through. We can work on it. If you uh, if you came across any problem, immediately saying, "Arey yaar, again it happened, so I can't do anything, I can't work." So it's the same repeated, right? I know whenever I was trying something, I will fail. Whenever I want to have a beautiful relationship with my people around me, I will fail. I know my life itself always happen like that. It's not the first time. So these belief systems, cells will believe that, okay, yes, whenever something is happening, we need to react in a negatively. So it creates problems in our body and in our regular life. So these affirmations will start building a positivity in your life, which will creates a better immune system. As I said earlier, the anti-investments, those creates there's weakens your immunity system. Our immune system is such strong that it can handle anything. There are many people who got COVID, and they are very safe now, and there are few people who got affected very much in their life. I'm not saying they are strength or we are weak or we are strength, they are weak, but the immunity system played a key role in their life, right? So not only by while having some tablets or some having some foods, we can build our immune system by the thoughts, by the belief systems, by the way we treat to other people. Affects a lot to our immunity. So we need to be always positive so that our immune system will is such a strong that whatever it comes, uh, it can attack. And next comes to visualizations. So let me end up with after visualizations. So the visualizations are nothing but um, how you want to be. So if you want to have a prosperous life with your loved ones, we need to visualize that. Whenever while going to, it works when we are going to bed and even when you woke up. It I guess when you're about to sleep, it's better to have visualizations that I'm going to go outing or a great trip with my family. I'm going to have a great hike this year, or I'm going to get the appreciation from our bosses. We can have literally our mind can create anything. When you close your eyes, there is another world in within ourselves. The reality, whatever you're facing now, it is just shut down. It it's nothing exists when you're closing your eyes. We should achieve that state. It is very good actually. Sometimes we will when you're watching some movie, we will feel the rest of the life, whatever things are there around us, what are the targets we're having in our offices, everything is cut off, right? So we'll be just concentrating on the movie and we'll be enjoying. But when the interval comes or when you came out of the movie, then again the reality starts. So when you are when you know consciously, when you're opening eyes only, when we know that the whatever visualization, the visuals you're watching, you're into it, you're completely into it. You don't, you're completely laughing out of the floor when a comedy scene came in any movie, right? So same thing happens when you close your eyes. We can visualize a great picture and great movie of yourself, of achieving. Louise has shared all these things in this book, how better we can visualize ourselves and when all we can do it. And there are, she has stated many different exercises for each of the things like relationship or work culture. So trust me friends, it will work. The visualization factor is like, you can create a great movie in our life. Just close your eyes and visualize. But if you're expecting the next day the changes in your life, no, it won't happen. The uh, we know, all know, we may have many times the bamboo tree, how it will grow, right? So it takes 4 years time to grow a 1 inch or 2 inch, I'm not sure, but after the third or fourth year, practical within a span of 3 months or 2 months, or not even 2 months, I guess, um, it will go as long as it can grow in its life, like 30 or 40 feet. I'm not sure, but 30 or 40 feet it will grow just in a matter of 30. But is it, if you're asking question, is it growing now, or the root it has taken from the last years? Yes, the root it has taken from the last 3 years. So same times, same thing happens in our life. Whatever the gratitude or affirmations, the visualizations we are having right away, she said, Louis say, let it grow. We need to just be aware. Things will change everything. If something is good happening, we don't have any problem, let it happen, we will see. But when something is, the things are not happening in life in a proper structure, we might be worrying, right? So we need to be just we need to have a belief system, like it shall pass. So all the worries, it shall pass. All the health concerns, if you're having, it shall pass. But we need to strongly do these all things. We should have gratitude, we should do affirmations, and we should have a great visualizations that we can change anything in our life. And lastly, I would like to share in this book, she has last few pages, she has mentioned each and everything from our head to toe, whatever the problems we will be getting, either psychologically or mental, physically, any all our problems. She has given clearly what is the problem and why it happened, and what are the affirmations we can use, no, to come out of that. Because we deserve a better life, we deserve better health, friends. Thank you so much, for joining today's session. I would like to say namaste to all the people who are organizing and attending the session. So if you would like to share any words or speak anything, please. So we can continue. We can close it after that. So if anybody would like to
Hello.
would like to have the PPT or PDF of this book, they can reach me so I can share with the PDF of this.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Really, it's a amazing session. Thanks for your time and your amazing the key points you shared from the book. And please, you can share the PDF to me, sir. I will share in our your oneness meditation Katha group, sir, so that whoever interested they can just read the book. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure.
And yes, masters, if
Thank you
anyone
so
has
much.
any questions, yes,
Yeah, good evening, sir.
yes, sir.
A
Hello.
very good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. It's a really worth the session. The total idea is having the self control on health or any issues on our own system. What I understand. So we have to establish our own belief system as well as health point of view. That is the root cause. Yeah, it's a very good
Yes,
information
sir.
actually for the relationship, work, and all those things you have given me this very nice session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you much, sir, for your words.
Thank you, sir. If anyone else, masters, if you have any doubts or want to share your experience, you can just unmute yourself and you can just share, masters. Yes, Master. There is no notes. Thank you all, Masters. Thanks for joining for Oneness Meditation Katha sessions. Again, next week we will have meditation again with a different speaker with new wisdom. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you once again, Ravi Master. Thanks for your
Thank you so much
wisdom
for the
sharing.
organizing, sir.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
a great things your people are doing. Thank you all.
Sir, thank you so much. Welcome,
Thank
sir.
you.